And welcome to my channel. My name is Autumn Ambrose and today I'm making a Black Widow penthouse. So this penthouse is for my Black Widow Scarlet, and I did the Black Widow challenge. The last part was a couple of months ago and yeah, it finished. And during the Let's Play I kept saying, oh, I love if Scarlet could at the end move into a penthouse with the money that she gained from killing off all those Sims and our partners. It'd be great if she could move into a penthouse. And so that's what I decided to do. And I know it's been a bit of a gap between this and the last part. Like I said, it's about 2 months. But one, I had computer problems, and two, I was kind of tunnel visioned with the whole haunted abandoned village, because that took so long to complete and I was so close. I could see like an end in sight, and once I could see that, I just wanted to complete it. I could see light at the end of the tunnel and I just wanted to complete it and get to the end of it. And so I was kind of tunnel vision towards the end part of that build. But as soon as I uploaded the Haunted Abandoned Village video, I just felt like a sudden relief off my shoulders. It was wonderful. But now I've got all of that out my face and out the way, I can now get on and do other builds and building videos that I have planned to do, which meant I could actually finish and complete and even start doing this build. So yeah, this build is for my Black Widow Scarlet, and yeah, she basically got this through the money that she's killed off her partners with. Everything that you see, she's worked hard for, she's earned rightfully by killing off her partners. And I had to, there's a whole point system when you do the Black Widow challenge. I really wasn't focusing on how many points I was gaining or losing during the what's it called, Let's Play. I wasn't really focusing on it. I was just trying to do the best that I could. And so I thought for this video I could go through the points that we may have gained or lost during my time of playing the Black Widow challenge. And actually I thought I would fail absolutely miserably. You know, I've been there minus, I just, no, I thought I would do really bad. But actually going through all my videos, because I do have a playlist of the Black Widow challenge, I noticed part 20 is missing. I probably forgot to add it in. But because part 20 is missing, I think it's part 20, I don't know how to add it in because they're all in the right order, apart from part 20 is not in there. So I'm not too sure how to get part 20 in while still keeping it all in order. So I have to figure that one out, because oh my god, I swear I killed off 10 Sims, because that was the minimum you had to get, was to kill off 10 partners. And so yeah, I went through every episode or every part of my Black Widow challenge just to calculate the points. So we got 200 points for every partner that we had. So we had 10 partners. So we also get 300 points for every type, different type of ghost. Now, despite those 10 partners, most of them drowned, because it's quick and easy, and there came a point where I was like, oh my god, I'm not going to complete this challenge, and if you don't complete it you get points taken off. And I was like, no, I don't want that. So we only really had one different type of ghost, because yeah, most of them drowned, 2 of them got burnt alive because they were vampires. And so Raj, who was our first partner, we killed him off via the Nigiri death, so he was the only one who had a different ghost. Then we get another 200 points per grave, so again we had 10 deaths. Then we get another 100 per child. I was aware you got extra points for having children, which is why I made my Sim Scarlet have loads of children. And so yeah, Scarlet had 7 children, so we had 700 points there. We had to kick out one of them because he was taking up a slot. So we had to we had to purposely kick him out so we could have more babies and have another partner. So we had to kick one of them out. We also got an extra 1,000 for achieving 7 or more graves, because we got the full 10 graves. And then we got 1,000 for reaching level 10 in cooking. And we got like 100 for every date we went on. And to be honest with you, I was surprised that I went on quite a lot of dates. I went on 8 dates. Well, Scarlett went on 8 dates. And so that meant we got 800 points there. And minus wise, I actually did pretty well. There was not many points that I had to knock off. Because I think if you had children but they got taken away by social services, you had knock-off points. But despite Scarlett having 7 kids and being very preoccupied with the whole killing off our partners and going on dates and all that jazz, none of our children got taken away by the social service. I'm so happy with that. And by the end of it, we were maxing out the full house. We could have 8 Sims, and we were maxing that out, and none of them got taken away. So no points deducted there. But when it came to the dinner parties, that's when some of the points got deducted, because I kept getting confused, you know? So you got points deducted if you didn't have a dinner party, because sometimes I clicked as a normal party, and you got points deducted if you didn't reach silver or plus. So pretty much we failed 4, but we failed 4 dinner parties because they either weren't dinner parties or we got bronze. And then 6 we achieved a dinner party and got a silver or plus. So that's pretty good. And then we also got minus 200 points for not reaching charisma level 10, which is so annoying because Scarlett was charisma level 9. We were like halfway through the charisma level 9, we're halfway through it, and it's so annoying because we get deducted minus 200 points for not reaching level 10, and we were so close to reaching that. Oh my gosh, because if we did complete it full with the no kids being taken away and reaching level 10, reaching of cooking, reaching level 10 of charisma, and killing off 10 Sims, we would have got extra points. And just because I only got Scarlett up to level 9 halfway through, I couldn't get the extra points. It was like an extra 2,000 points. That's so much. Okay, but we also got legendary points because apparently I wasn't aware of this. I thought everyone had to complete the Black Widow challenge in the time frame before your sim grows up to be a adult. I thought everyone had to complete it with the young adult time frame, but no, apparently not. There are different levels. So the normal level, I think you can just keep going until your sim passes on, like when they die as an elder, hopefully. But yeah, I apparently accidentally did the legendary points, which means I completed the Black Widow. Well, kind of completed. I decided to stop the challenge when she grows up into an adult, and I got 2,000 points for completing the Zero Romantic Aspiration. And so altogether, points-wise, we have 11,700 points, which is pretty good going. I'm really happy about that. So quickly, I just went back to the original apartment that Scarlett was living in, and I just basically went back for the urns, and I put them in her family inventory, and I do go through the penthouse, either deleting things from my family inventory because I don't want them, or because I would like to use them. I noticed we had like a full set of art room stuff, like an artsy room stuff. So we do have an arts room. I think that was from one of our partners. Which partner, I can't tell you who is in the art career. I think they may be. I can't remember. I don't really know. We also have a gym because that was a cracking easy way to kill off some of our elderly partners. to help them shuffle off this mortal coil. So we bought them a treadmill and a yoga mat. Also, Scarlett, towards the end of the Let's Play, she started to do a bit of yoga. So the yoga mat is actually out on one of the balconies, which is, I think it's the waterfall balcony. So that's on one of the balconies. But yeah, we have a gym. We are going to use it as a gym and not a tool for killing off our elderly Sims. But so we are going to actually use it as a gym. When I say we, just me, I'm not going to play, show you me playing on the on this family. If I ever do play on this family, I want to do it for myself. But yeah, this is just to have a nice finish to the Black Widow challenge. Just have tighten a nice little bow. This is what this penthouse is about. It's just to tie it up in a nice little bow. So yeah, I'm actually really happy with the way that the Black Widow challenge went. Like I said, I thought I was gonna miserably fail it, but actually I did pretty well. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. Especially when it was my second Let's Play, because my first Let's Play was the Rags to Riches Let's Play, and I got kind of bored with it, so that's the reason why I stopped, because I got bored with it. But I'm really happy the way that the Let's Play turned out. It's much more suited to the type of gameplay that I'm used to, because Sims 2, Sims 3, my type of gameplay was just cheating on everyone and anybody. I remember I had one Sim, he was trying to get every female in his neighbourhood pregnant whilst killing off any of their husbands or partners or boyfriends that they may have had. So the only person that they had in their lives romantically was my Sim. So yeah, it was gameplay that I was used to, but at the same time it was my second Let's Play. Doing Let's Plays is something out of my comfort zone, so I was very aware that I could happily fail it. But so I'm really happy that I didn't. I actually did quite well with it. So with this apartment, because Scarlett is now an adult and her family have grown up, they're either young adults or they are teenagers. We only got 2 kids who are actually children age, and so for this apartment, instead of going for the very bright, vivid, in-your-face colours like her previous apartments were, I've decided for this penthouse, because she is older with a more mature family, I've decided to go for more muted, slightly darker colours. So Scarlett's favourite colour is orange, and so normally with past apartments I would have gone for bright, in-your-face, vivid orange. But for this one, I decided to tone it down a little bit, go for a bit more of a burnt orange look. And I decided to put lots of paintings down. So Scarlett is no longer killing Sims, and she's now an art collector, because there are loads of bits of artwork that I got off from the gallery, which I will credit down in the description box below. But the reason why I put lots of art in this place was because it was a good way to introduce the brighter colours that I'm used to seeing Scarlett with. So I thought that'd be a good way to implement that. Also, it helped to bring sort of fun to the penthouse, because in the past I felt like with all these bright, vivid colours, Scarlett's apartments always looked really fun. So I did that using artwork instead. So I'm doing the living room right now. I absolutely love this layout to this penthouse, because when I was building something in a modern-ish architectural style, it's not normally what I would do. It's very much stepping out of my comfort zone, and so when I was building it, I was most definitely building it from the outside, trying to make sure the outside looks good. And as I went inside, I went, oh my lordy, this is so big, I made it too big. Oh no, I returned to my days where I could put a park fountain into one of my builds. No, I felt like I made it accidentally way too big. But I'm actually really happy with the size of it. It's a little bit big slightly downstairs, especially around at the back of the sofa. but we do have a maxed out household, so perhaps you won't be alright. But yeah, every single one of Scarlett's kids, except from the one that we kicked out, every one of Scarlett's kids, they have their own room, which is great because during the Let's Play, most of Scarlett's kids were sharing a bedroom. We didn't have bunk beds, so they were sharing, so we had like 2 beds next to each other. But now we have this apartment, well, this penthouse. They have their own bedroom, and I decided to decorate it according to like their personality, what they did well in, like skill wise, what colours they were wearing, because as I was grabbing the urns from the last apartment, I noticed Scarlett, who wears some custom content, some CC. I noticed that some of that custom content got knocked out, so she was kind of like in our underwear. So as I was putting her clothes back on, I decided to give some of her children, who aged up towards the end of the Let's Play, some like updated clothes, and I basically just went off like colour wise of what they grew up in. So yeah, I did update some of the kids' wardrobes, and then that allowed me to choose the colour scheme and theme for their bedroom. Because some of them, despite playing on them, I was like, I don't know who you are. You are a child of Scarlett's, but I don't know what your personality is. And so I basically went off what colours they were wearing, and those colours based off what colours they grew up in. So yeah, this place is a lot darker with colour wise than the last apartment. I did try to keep some bits and pieces from the last apartment. So we have the glowy round mirror, we have the mirrors, the long mirrors with the gold. A lot of the furniture in Scarlett's bedroom is from her last bedroom, and I decided to give Scarlett the bedroom where we have like windows surrounding the bedroom, and we got windows like skylights on top, so she's basically living or sleeping in a glass box, because you know she's got a penthouse. It'd be great if she could when she's in bed look up to the what's it called, the stars in the sky, and then when she wakes up and sits up in her bed, she can look out onto the city view. And I gave her a walk-in wardrobe because it was big enough for it. There was space for it. I don't have the home decorator kit. Not kit, it's expansion. Is it expansion pack? I think it's expansion pack. Yeah, I think it is. So yeah, I don't have any of those fancy modular walk-in wardrobe stuff, so I gave her the Get Famous ones. I think it quite suits her. She has a penthouse, she has the money to afford one of those luxury Get Famous walk-in wardrobe thingamabobs, and you know, she's worked hard for it. None of her kids got taken away. Some of her kids have locked in their responsibility tray or the empathy tray. Some of them are locked in. So yeah, I think she did pretty well. So why not? Let's have a walk-in wardrobe. Let's have an ensuite. Because in her last apartment, her bedroom was pretty big, but she didn't have a walk-in wardrobe. She had a fitted wardrobe, but not a walk-in wardrobe. And she didn't have a ensuite. We have lots of bathrooms in this place. In the last place, we had 2. But we have lots of bathrooms. I decided to put down that Moschino child or wallpaper with the black and the gold with the funky abstract geometric thing going on. I decided to put that in her bedroom because she had that in her last place, but it was in the kitchen and not the bedroom, because I think her bedroom was green. So these pictures are from the gallery. I thought it'd be a good idea to put these in because they're quite colourful. This is weird. So you can see that I was going to my gallery, my library, and you can see that I sort of like had like abstract pieces of artwork that I was trying to put into my game. So I put it into my game, and as I put it into my game, it came up with leaves that I have in my library, but it wasn't the one that I wanted to put in my game. So I was like, what is going on? I don't understand. And it happened once again. Was putting down sort of like comic book style artwork in the hallway to add that bit of like proper colour and some fun. And once again, it showed me pictures that I wasn't looking at on the gallery. It was showing me completely different pictures. So that, yeah, that's weird. I haven't noticed that before. Because I do use a lot of like pictures off the gallery, and that was the first time that happened. So with this sort of like glass box that Scarlett's in, she's got lovely views, but lighting wise it's not great. So I was like, okay, what do I do with lighting? It has to be like wall lights. There is not much wall space to put down wall lights. So I found those lights, and they kind of look like blinds to me that I just sort of like really pushed quite far up. So I put them in because they kind of look like blinds. So this is Raven's room. Raven is our eldest child. He is a vampire. I think he's Caleb's son. And I think he is a young adult, so he doesn't really need this room, but he never had his own bedroom during the Let's Play. He gave up his bedroom for one of his younger siblings, and so he never had his own bedroom. And so, okay, I know he is a young adult, and so he'll probably be moving in with Rocky, who was the kid we kicked out. So he'll probably be moving in with him. But it would be nice if he finally had his bedroom. So if he ever visits Scarlet, he will have a bedroom that is just his own. So when Raven is in at Scarlet's penthouse, Scarlet just has a spare bedroom for a vampire, as you doodles. So yeah, this is Raven's bedroom. So Raven, he likes sports. He likes playing sports. He likes watching sport. But he's not too good at sports, but that doesn't stop him. He also likes, I think we got him to play the guitar, but it got lost outside in the hallway somewhere. So I bought him another guitar, and for some reason we had a keyboard in her family inventory, so I put the keyboard in his room because he also likes to play musical instruments when he's not watching soccer or basketball. He's trying to play basketball. He does a bit of music. So off we go to Billy. So in the Let's Play, we killed off Billy's mum and dad. They were one of our targets, and therefore we adopted Billy. So when she grew up into a teenager, I didn't really like the clothes she had, so I basically gave her some space buns, and I basically gave her the an outfit that I would normally wear as a lounging outfit, which is like an oversized top and leggings. I couldn't find any leggings, so I popped her in some shorts, and I think she looks really cute. And I just basically made her bedroom really bright and colourful, again using those pictures that I got off from the gallery. And I really like it. We don't really know much about Billy, apart from that we didn't accidentally, we targeted her family, and we killed off her parents. And so we adopted her, yeah. So, but despite not really knowing who Billy is, I really like her bedroom. And with the update, we can choose like what colours that they liked. And so for Billy, I gave her. She likes pink and purples and blues. Scarlet, however, she does not like purple. So the only purple that we can see in the in this penthouse is in Billy's room and the kids' room. But yeah, I really like her bedroom. That picture there, the blue one that you just saw me putting in Cosmo's room, which is the sim here with the red top, I put that down into Raven's room because that kind of looks like computer stuff, because Raven also likes to do computery stuff. But this is Cosmo's room. He was the angry panda of the Let's Play. He was just a really angry, hot-headed child, and so for me he gave off like grunge bedroom vibes. He's also a spellcaster. He's probably thinking he's better than everyone else, probably really arrogant. Because he is a spellcaster, because everyone slaves like ages over the stove trying to make Thanksgiving dinner, when all he can do is wave his hands about and bam, out comes the turkey. So I'm getting sort of like arrogant vibes from him, and he just sort of like shouted out, "Give me a grunge bedroom." I'm not too sure what grunge bedroom means, so I had to look up on Pinterest, and all I could find was like a load of posters and fairy lights. So I was like, okay, if you say that's what grunge aesthetic bedroom is like, I'll do that. So I gave him lots and lots of posters, some fairy lights. I really wanted to give him some like graffiti, because I felt like that was fitting with the grunge aesthetic. So I do put down some graffiti down there. I gave him a little study workplace area. I know we have an actual room that is like a study for the whole family, but there are a lot of kids that do have their own like computers, so perhaps that's Scarlett's own private study, which is right next to her bedroom, and it's coloured in orange. So but yeah, I do give Cosmo his own little study area. I really like it. I put down like a scaffolding bookcase. I also put down like a couple of crystals and a moon picture to have a little nod to his magical side. So this is Spock. I think Spock, he's just giving me a really lovely, friendly kid. He's a lovely kid. He is an alien, if you haven't guessed from his name. And his dad was also really lovely. He was a really lovely sim. Unfortunately, we had to kill him off. He was really lovely, and so is his son. So I decided, because he's an alien, he deserves a spacey bedroom, you know, a little nod to his alien side. Perhaps one day he will go to his alien world and visit for real, but for now, he's just going to have a bit of a spacey bedroom. So I really like this bedroom. I know it's a bit of an awkward shape. It's not the best shape for a bedroom. But for like the first bit of the bedroom, I made it black. So it's like you're entering into space. And I put some clouds in the black area. And I put down, I think he's good at mental skill. I think he's good at the mental skill. So I put down the science station there to help with his mental skill. I noticed he was going to age up in a couple of days, but like I said, I'm unlikely to play this family again. If I do, I probably won't record it. But I love doing kids' spacey rooms. I think they're really fun to do. So I was like, I don't care if he's going to age up in a couple of days. He's going to have the best looking kids' spacey room that I could possibly do. And I spent really a long time in his bedroom. I spent about half an hour doing his bedroom. But yeah, so I had lots of fun doing his spacey bedroom. And I kind of like it's like two separate parts, so they all like go together. I spent a really long time trying to find like the best kind of looking toy chest for his bedroom, but I just went for that one. I also gave him like a really cool spacey looking chair. I think you can get it from the Evil Courier, like the Evil Villain Courier, but I thought it looked really spacey and cool, so I put it in his bedroom. This is the Urn Room. So yes, we killed off 10 partners of Scarlett's, but we actually killed off 12 Sims. So the two other Sims were Raj's mum at the very beginning. Raj was living with an older woman. I was not aware the older woman was his mother. I would have left Raj alone if I knew that that was his mum. So yeah, we accidentally killed off Raj's mum. We also killed off Midnight is Spock's dad, and Midnight had a sister called Skylar, I think. We killed her off because she was in our way from him and his money. So we killed him off, well, her and him off. And I just basically, there's just the urns and a chair, so our Scarlett's children can mourn their dads, which they never really got to do. So this is Ivy's bedroom. Ivy was the last child that Scarlett had when she was a young adult. Basically what happened in the last part, Ivy was born and Scarlett grew up. It happened in that order. So as soon as Ivy was born, Scarlett grew up and the challenge ended. So yeah, we don't really know anything about Ivy other than the fact that she likes pink. So I gave her a very pink bedroom because that was the colour that she grew up in. So this is Hugo's bedroom. Again, I don't really know the kid. So I think he's good at social, I think. I can't remember. But I basically gave him like a superhero bedroom. I really like his bedroom, but it's quite a generic bedroom. It's not quite, you know, geared towards him and his personality, just because I don't really know the kid. He's Hugo. He has ginger red hair. His dad is probably, I don't know who his dad is, actually. But yeah, he has a very generic looking bedroom. He's not quite geared towards him personally, but I quite like it. I really like this. I use the Nifty Knitting like shelves, and I moved them into place with the tool mod and to create this really fun looking bed frame, and it looks really nice. I really like it, and I just basically gave him a very yellow and blue superhero bedroom, and I quite like it. I really like it. But yeah, this is the last kid's bedroom. We move on to the gym room, which we are, like I said, we are using as a gym room now, not a killing equipment room. So yeah. But anyway, this is where I'm gonna leave you because I've got nothing else to say. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way it looks. I think we have I think Scarlett has quite a bit of money left over, which is pretty good going, actually, because I think this place she has 7 children, 8 bedrooms? No, wait, no, she has 7 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms, and she's paid for it all for herself by killing her partners, and she's still got quite a bit of money left over. I think that's pretty good going, and she did really well with the whole Black Widow challenge. But yeah, yeah. So this is the apartment, or penthouse. So I'm gonna leave you guys here. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and if you have enjoyed watching, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. So thank you.